Hey everyone, this is Andy from GizChina, and today we're looking at the Ulefone Be Touch. Now this is Ulefone's latest flagship device and the phone that they hope will take on the Ulefone P7000 and Emlay's M7. On the front of the box we've got this outline of the Be Touch and this silver button which indicates where the front-facing Touch ID fingerprint scanner is. Opening up the box, we've got the Ulefone Be Touch waiting to be taken out, and below the phone we've got a few accessories. There's a screen protector in here. Now there is one screen protector pre-applied to the phone when it comes, but I've taken it off for the purpose of video, so there is a spare in the box. We've also got a multilingual instruction manual. We've got a USB data cable there, standard set of earbuds, and we've also got a fast charger for the phone too. Alright, now the Ulefone Be Touch itself, as you can see from the front, looks a little bit like an iPhone 6. We've got this similar home button here with a fingerprint scanner built in. We've got a similar silhouette, and we've also got this similar aluminium chassis. In fact, it looks a little bit like the Meizu MX4 as well. The chassis has a power button and volume rocker on the left hand side. We've got a speaker in the base on the right hand side. We've got a 3.5mm headphone jack and micro USB at the top, and across the left hand side we have nothing there. The SIM cards and the micro SD card are underneath the rear panel, which comes off just by pulling it. And you can see we've got space for dual SIM cards, both 4G LTE and a micro SD card. This battery is a removable 2550 mAh battery. Got a dual LED flash there and a Sony IMX214 13MP rear camera. Alrighty, let's put the rear back on again. Okay, so in your hand, the Ulefone Be Touch feels pretty nice. It feels very well made. That aluminium chassis around the edge feels nice and solid. It's very smooth, it's very comfortable in the hand. It's not a wide phone really, the bezels are quite narrow. Not the narrowest we've seen, but not bad at all. And it feels quite comfortable in the hand. It is a little bit longer than other phones because of this physical home button. That's something you'll either like or dislike. But to be honest, having the fingerprint scanner on the front is a big plus, a great advantage of the Be Touch. Also across the front we've got a 5.5-inch HD display. So this is a 1280 by 720 display rather than a 1920 by 1080. And it's a 2.5D glass display, so it has a curve or a taper to the edges, and this is the same sort of panel that we've seen on the latest Vivo and what Oppo will use on the Oppo R7, so it's quite a classy display. Alright, the physical home button wakes the phone up, and as you can see I can't unlock it by swiping, but if I swipe to the left I can put my PIN code in. Now I've already set this up and I found that it's pretty good, so if I just press it, you can see it unlocks by reading my fingerprint. Let's just try that again. So it's pretty fast. Now setting up the fingerprint scanner is really easy. All you do is you go into your settings. As you can see it's running Android 5.0. It's just a standard installation with no tweaks really. We go into the fingerprint scanner setting there. Before we add one we've got to scan our fingerprint. And then we can add a new one. And basically all you need to do is you keep touching the fingerprint scanner until it builds up a full fingerprint. If you've tried the Meizu MX4 Pro, if you've seen my hands-on video of the Meizu MX4 Pro, you'll know that this is exactly the same procedure as the Meizu MX4. So you keep doing this until the fingerprint is all set up, and then it's done. So now I've got 3 fingerprints in there. So if I lock the screen, you can see it unlocks really fast. So nice and secure, and you've got obviously you've got other options. You've got your gesture and your face recognition lock screens there too. So if you don't want to use the fingerprint scanner for any reason, there are other ways to lock your phone. Already mentioned, it's Android 5.0 Lollipop as standard. So it's a stock installation. You've got your Google Play services, Gmail, and everything built in as standard. There's also already a Lollipop update for this, which I'll need to install to see what that brings. I'm not sure if it's a 5.1 update or just a small minor bug fix, but I'll do that in a moment. I've already had a quick play around with the camera on the phone. It's pretty fast. It takes some nice photos with nice depth of field. You can see we've got the nice blur in the background and a nice clear flower in the foreground. I did find that the images are a little bit dark even in the bright sunlight, but perhaps that update will fix that a little bit. Overall though, the Be Touch is quite a surprise. Taking it out of the box and seeing this aluminium chassis, the curved glass display, it all looks like a much higher class phone than I was expecting, to be perfectly honest. Build-wise, I'm really impressed with it. The screen, although a HD display, does look fantastic, to be perfectly honest, and hopefully it won't use as much battery power as a full HD display, which will mean that that small 2550 mAh battery will last a little bit longer. Overall, pretty impressed with it so far. Obviously need to have some more hands-on time with the phone, and we'll have a full review of the device in a short while, so keep your eyes out for that. Have a great weekend, see you all soon. Goodbye.